Welcome to the Online Business AMA podcast, the podcast where I answer your most pressing questions about building and growing a successful online business. I'm your host, Lauren Diana, certified business strategist and coach, here to give you the clarity, support, and strategies you need to thrive. Let's dive into today's question. Debbie asked a great question about managing time and energy, something we all struggle with, especially if you have ADHD or chronic health issues like I do. Debbie asked, how do I prioritize my time and energy while balancing ADHD and chronic health issues? I am so tired all the time, and I am constantly beating myself up about it. Debbie, I completely understand where you're coming from. Managing time and energy, especially when dealing with ADHD or chronic health issues, can feel overwhelming. We tend to have higher expectations for ourselves because we constantly feel we need to keep up with neurotypical people. We are so hard on ourselves. But there are a few strategies that can make a big difference. One tool that's been a game changer for me is the Eisenhower Matrix. I know this seems basic, but it truly helps you break tasks down by urgency and importance, which makes it easier to decide what really needs your attention. The beauty of this system is that it helps you focus on high-impact tasks rather than getting lost in busy work. You can prioritize what needs to be done right now versus what can wait or even be delegated. If you struggle with feeling like everything is important, go back to episode 3 where we talk about focusing on those tasks that will actually move the needle forward. What's most important is focusing on what will get a result right now and what actually needs to happen to get that result. For example, does that freebie really need to be expertly designed and 15 pages long with note pages no one ever uses? Or can you just use a Canva template or a Google Doc? Will your client still get the same result? Another method that's incredibly helpful is doing a daily brain dump. Take a few minutes each day to write down everything that's on your mind, tasks, worries, or even random thoughts. This clears mental clutter and helps you visually organize your day. This helps calm that anxiety, which can trigger things like overwhelm or executive dysfunction procrastination. You'd be surprised at the relief you feel once it's out of your head. Once it's all on paper, it's much easier to assess what actually matters, what's draining your energy, and what can be pushed off or eliminated altogether. And let's talk about energy management. It's just as important as time management, especially if you're balancing health issues. Tune into your energy levels throughout the day and plan your tasks around your peak times. For example, if you have more focus in the morning, tackle your most important or mentally demanding tasks then. Give yourself permission to rest or work at a slower pace when needed. It's crucial to honor your body and mind's natural rhythms. I'd also start tracking your moods each day so you can start seeing your cycle. As women, regardless of age, we still have a hormonal cycle that fluctuates monthly. My moods are incredibly bad during certain times of the month, so much so I just want to quit my business and jump off a roof. My Soul Empower Planner, you can find it on Gumroad, helps you do exactly that. Just search Lauren Diana Planner. It's the only one on there. And remember, the key is to be flexible and compassionate with yourself. Progress doesn't have to be fast to be meaningful. You're only competing with yourself, no one else. One drop in the ocean adds up, and just because so-and-so has done something doesn't mean that's your journey or pace. And don't listen to that BS. You have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce. Beyonce has a whole dang team and $1 billion. As long as you're being consistent, this is my number one business tip, it will add up to great results. And as my friend Nikki Elledge Brown says, good really is good enough. You've got this. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you found it helpful for your business. If you've got a question you'd like answered, just head on over to onlinebusinessama.com to submit yours, and it might be featured in an upcoming episode. See you next time. Want to learn more about growing your business online? Are you a coach or course creator who's looking to sell out your programs and courses? Learn more by visiting laurendiana.me.